Welcome to the weekly market update. Happy Labor Day weekend. It is September 7th, 2020, and I wanted to still, stay accountable and stay committed to you guys, bringing you value. I know it's Labor Day, and I still want to bring you the weekly statistics because it's really important for me to deliver this information. My intention, as always, is to have you have the best information to stay empowered, and we had a huge week in sales. So I'm excited to show you that as well. So the intention is to empower you to be inspired and resourceful to be the greatest benefit to everyone. The talk for today, this is the subject that I have, is get in front of all of the noise. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by get in front of all the noise? Well, this is the reason why I and many successful people wake up really early in the morning. Yes, it's all about getting yourself. You could meditate, you can go out for a run, you could write, you could journal, you could read a book, you could do incantations, you could do so many things. Yoga. That way you could start your morning off powerfully. But really, like, why is it that it's such a powerful thing for you to wake up early in the morning? And the real reason is because you're getting in front of all the noise. And not only the exterior noise, right? Because there is that. You're going to get in front of all the noise in the world, in front of the calls, in front of the demands of the world, the demands of your staff, the demands of your clients. So you're going to have a lot of demands placed on you, and you only have a certain amount of energy in the day. So what happens is if you just wake up out of bed and you have to rush to get in the shower and brush your teeth and get your clothes on and then get yourself ready, drink your shake or drink your coffee, and then walk into whatever work you have to do, and you have to go in straight to talk to a customer. You're going to, like, from the time that you got up to the time you communicate with someone, the energy is going to be much different because you're just going to be like in a reactive state. You're reacting to what you got to do, and then you're reacting and you're taking action. And it's going to be really noisy in your mind because you reacted. You're like, the pond, you're kind of like water, running around in the pond. So there's a lot of splashes, a lot of ripples in the lake. So that's why it's very noisy. It's very noisy because you're going to get into the noise of the day, but it's also very, very noisy inside of your mind. I know for me, when I don't wake up early and I don't do my morning routine, and really it's just like waking up an hour to 2 hours ahead of like my day, I find myself in my mind and my mind chatter, like little voice in my head being a lot louder, and I start to really say like, well, you should have woke up, or you feel like anxious, and I have anxiety, or I should have worked out, I should have done something physical, I should have read, I should have done this, I should have done that. So there's a lot of shoulds that my mind starts to react and say. But what happens is that when I wake up earlier, right, an hour or two ahead of my day, well, I wake up, I got time, it's just like my little break. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I feel a little sluggish, I feel a little bit tired, but as soon as I go over to the restroom and start brushing my teeth, and then by the time I'm midway to brushing my teeth, I'm like, okay, cool. Like it feels good to be awake. All right. And now, I'm going to go and do something physical. I might, jump on my bike, or I might go to the gym. I might go for a walk, something that gets my blood flowing. At this time, I start feeling better and better and better. And then I start to think about, what do I want to create today? Well, you know what? I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to that person. I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to that person. Well, that's great. But I'm doing something physical. And by the time that I'm done with that, then I'm, coming back to my home, and then I'm, looking at, reading or listening to something really powerful, something inspiring, something motivating, something that will get my mind in the right, gear. And then from there, I start to write out, after that, I start to write out all my ideas. What is it that I want to really tackle today? Okay, cool. I got to talk to this person. I got to talk to that person. I got to make sure I achieve this. This is the goal for today. This is the goal for the week. I get in front of that. And then by the time that I get to my appointments or my meetings or like this presentation, my mind is 2 hours ahead of everyone else. It's 2 hours warmed up. So the little voice in the head is not saying like, oh, you should have woken up early. You should have done this. You should have done that. All of that noise has already been cleared out. So the smoke and the dust have settled, and the lake has settled. And now I'm walking into my meeting just with a quiet mind. It's just very, very quiet. It's much different. So it's imperative that you get in front of all of the noise. And again, it's going to be the exterior noise, but the most important is going to be the internal noise. Because what happens to the internal voice when you start to do things for yourself, and that's the one thing that you really want to get from this talk. It's that you yourself and your well-being and your mental space for yourself is the most important thing that you have in your day. And I know this because, again, if you walk in, you rush into your day, you're going to be in a reactive, frustrated, anxiety, stress, blah, 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 blah. You're just like very clunky. But when you get ahead of your day and you got peace as the fundamental staple of your day, then it's just much different. People are going to experience you different. People are going to be like, man, you got some good energy. You're centered. You're focused. You got, man, like, how many coffees did you drink? Well, you know what? I didn't even drink any coffee. The thing is that I'm just in a peaceful state and I'm just more joyous. I smile more. I got better energy on the phone. So just who I am and who you will become is just in a more peaceful, excited, awesome human being, right? So if you bring that to the rest of your day, then your conversations are going to be better there. Your results are going to be better, right? You're going to start to get even bigger ideas because, again, you got time to think about all the little stuff that's going on in the world, but then you're going to get a little idea like, oh, damn, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead and implement that. Boom, I got another idea. I can implement that. If you can't quiet your mind down, you're not going to get those great ideas. And this is one of the most imperative things. If you want to get the best ideas, then you need to quiet your mind down. If you have a bunch of noise, you cannot hear those brilliant ideas. They're going to change the course of your life because it's so loud with all the chatter. So get in front of all the noise. That will be the talk for today. That feels good right about there. So let me go ahead and share my screen once again, and let me go ahead and continue with this presentation. Get in front of all the noise. So the next thing, the weekly market update. So this week was epic. I mean, sales, active listings in escrow. Look at the numbers that happened in all 5 counties. The first 4 counties that we're going to start off with is LA, San Bernardino, Orange County, and Riverside County. So we have over 10,000 homes in LA, over 2,500 in San Bernardino, 4,200 in Orange County, and 4,300 in Riverside. So what closed in 1 week, in 7 days? We had almost 1,400 homes in LA closed in 1 week. We had 588 in San Bernardino, 744 in Orange County, 815 in Riverside. 1.4 billion closed in volume in Los Angeles, 259 closed in San Bernardino, 803 million in Orange County, and 420 million in Riverside County. San Diego, we got 4,200 homes available, 5,400 in escrow, 789 closed, and $644 million in volume. So what does that total up to in 1 week? Get this, 3.6 billion closed in 1 week. 4,335 homes sold in 1 week. We still got a consistent 25,000 homes that are available across 5 counties. And we have over 32,000 in escrow. Average days on the market is 34 days on the market. Market's moving. Market is booming. It's the time to get your home on the market. Get your buyers off the fence. The interest rates are outstanding. Right now, the market is extraordinary. So if you're wondering, if you're not getting your fair share of the market, if you're not getting the transactions that you desire, it's not because there's not business out there. As you can see, 3.6 billion closed and 4,300 homes sold in 1 week. That's a lot of business. And what I will tell you is that do not slow down right now. We're stepping into the last quarter of the year. We got 3 months to make all your dreams and goals happen for 2020. And 2021 is starting off today. Make sure you get in front of your 2021 year by making it happen right now. So we had over 1,000 homes expired off market last week in all our 5 counties as well. That's a lot of expired inventory, even though the market is super active and it's a no-brainer to sell your home. Some people still miss the mark. 1,082 homes that didn't sell. So, hey, this is a great opportunity for you to reach out to these homeowners and say that, you know what, let's re-strategize. Let's go ahead and get your home listed. Interest rates are low. We have an overabundance of buyers. Let's go ahead and put it back in the market and get it under contract, get them re-inspired, recommitted to getting your home sold. Foreclosures. Everybody asks me all the time, do we have a market shift happening? Not anytime soon. Foreclosures are all down in all 4 counties. The numbers, as you can see, in pre-foreclosure status are dropping in every county. And what actually sold at auction, that's what I'm looking at, like actually how many homes went into auction status. So we only had 14 in Riverside. We had 20 in San Bernardino. We had 27 in Los Angeles and 12 in Orange County. And this is for the entire month of August. So what's scheduled? I mean, the numbers on the scheduled sales are pretty high. They kind of start off this way every month. So we have 172 in Riverside, 183 in San Bernardino, 642 in LA, and 147 in Orange County. All of those numbers and have been dropping, week by week. So I don't think that we're going to have that many sales. But I'm going to keep an eye on that. The moment that those numbers stay, it's like, let's just say that 642 are scheduled to sell, and now we got 300 that actually sold, then we're looking at problems in the market. Right now, we don't see that yet. So just stay connected, stay tuned to see all the latest updates. EXP 3862 share. This is epic. This is great. I mean, our shares basically hit $46, $47. It's at an all-time high. And we got almost 4,700 agents in California alone. We're up by 300 agents in 1 week. And we have over 32,000 agents across the nation. And we're basically up by $1 from last week to this week, at 38.62. So also outstanding news, for our stock. If you are acquiring stock, make sure that you are opting into our agent equity program, where you can purchase stock at a 10% discount up to 5% of your closed commission. It's just another motivator to get active and also, go for that icon status. You can sell 20 homes after the fact that you cap. You can get your $16,000 in stock, and in combination with, your other stock awards. I mean, it's just epic. I mean, this is your built-in retirement vehicle. This is built-in college money. This is built-in whatever you want to say it is, but it's something that's built-in additional, which is game changer, and it's changing so many lives. Interest rates, 2.5 to 3.5%. Basically, you got to do your research, make sure that you talk to your lender about the specific scenario that you have, but they've been pretty consistently low. And if you want to get on my calendar, make sure that you use my living calendar. Just text calendar to that phone number, and I'll just make sure that you have an immediate response. And we'll go ahead and talk about whatever it is that you're interested in talking about. If you have an agent you want me to talk to, if you have training or coaching that you need, go ahead and book that on the calendar, and I'm more than happy to show up. So our upcoming events, we have this weekly market update at 9. We have a 10 o'clock breath work, and we call them Flow Mondays. We have a KV Core Mastermind on Wednesdays, and Friday, like every Friday, we have an EXP introduction where I share the future of real estate, why it is that over 70 agents are joining our company every single week. So the question that I have for you is, what will you create this week, right? And I want you to get a specific goal and create the goal from nothing. It doesn't matter what you did last week or what you've done in your entire career. What are you going to do this week? And create that goal, and don't worry about how you're going to do it. How many listings are you going to sign? How many open escrows are you going to have? How many closings are you going to have? How many agents are you going to attract? Make sure you have a specific goal and a specific number. Visualize that and watch the ideas that come forth after that. So who I am is the possibility of being loving and powerful. These are the 2 words that I'm choosing for this week. And I encourage you to choose 2 words that will empower you to the rest of the week, whether you are being inspired, being resourceful, being energetic, being loving, being powerful, being resourceful, being whatever it is that you want, but just be something that is going to empower you to create an extraordinary week. Your focus is to create your day, follow your plan, keep yourself in an empowering state. Let's go big, think bigger, act bigger, have integrity for your commitments. You know, whatever it is that you say to yourself that you're going to do, make sure that you show up to those activities, because when you actually do what you say you're going to do, then it's going to change your day, and it's going to change your perspective. You're going to change your mood, and it's going to impact your results like no other. You want to make sure that you do 2 or more social media posts as well. Make sure you let people know that you're in the business, right? Don't be a secret agent. Digital door knocking, text blast, Master KV Core. And then also, if you're interested in learning about our lead gen program, I have a lead gen program that I'm rolling out. Just make sure you reach out. If you heard it on this video, just reach out and say, hey, I heard something about lead gen program. Reach out. I can help you to add a lot of transactions to your business. Be empathetic and see how you can be a resource for your clients. Come from contribution. Really listen. You know, the one thing that is going to lead you to the most sales and the most success is to listen, your listening skills. Exercise, push-ups, jumping jacks, stretch. Again, you know, get your blood flowing. That way you feel better. And then meditate for 10 minutes. You know, just take some time, sit in silence, meditate, connect to what it is that you want to create, and create an extraordinary week. I mean, this is going to be your week because you say so. So thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you on the other side. Peace.